Hey guys, Mike here, Essential Living Outdoors. I'm going to do a little quick video here I got a deer yesterday, and the first deer that my daughter got we made in a burger. I showed you all that. So this one we're going to can. We just like it canned. You ain't going to take up freezer space with it. Theoretically it'll last on the shelf for 5 years or longer, but it don't last usually over a year here, so just an easy quick way to do it. I'll just take you through the process and show you what's going on. You need a few little basic things here I'll show you. Good cutting board, good sharp fillet knife. That's the best way to get between the cuts, because you're going to be taking the meat off the bone, separating it. Got a knife sharpener, a little thing of water here. I'll show you in a minute what it's for. It's a dry towel. A bowl for your scraps, fat, etc. And I work second shift. Just got up doing this before I go to work, so you got to have coffee. But I get the meat over here. I'll show you the first step all the way through it, and we'll can some deer meat. See y'all later. Alright y'all, as you can see, this deer has quite a bit of fat on it. We're going to want to get rid of that for the canning process. The cleaner your meat is, the better your canned meat product is going to taste. So, just go through that. Take your sharp fillet knife. Start trimming what you can off. You can get most of it off. Like I said, this deer fat is very waxy. Tastes like wax in your mouth. Coats the inside of your mouth if you do consume it. Just try to get all of it off so you have a better product for your family to enjoy. Nobody likes eating this fat, I can guarantee you that. I don't care what they say. Yep. And there's 100 ways to do this. There's multiple videos. This ain't the best way. This is just my way that we do it. So just try it out, do it yourself, save you a lot of money at the processor, which they don't do this anyway, but it's just a great way to put meat up for the winter where you don't have to use your freezer space. You can use it for other stuff. Deer takes 2 or 3 deer take a lot of freezer space up if you freeze it, like steaks and stuff. So you can tell there all that fat I've got off in just a couple seconds. Just keep working at it. This ham has been in the cooler for almost 30 hours, so it's good and firm. You could do this right when you killed a deer, but I like to. It seems like it works better if you just let it firm up a little bit. Keep your meat. The main thing about sticking it in the cooler: keep it dry. Do not let it sit in water. So I let this meat air dry until it's completely cool yesterday, and I put it down in plastic bags. And I put it on top of the ice. You don't want ice water getting into your meat. So like I said, this goes back to making a better product. Just keep it dry. Keep it cool and dry. 2 things of deer meat, that's what you want. And it's hard to mess up after that. A lot of people say, well, I don't like deer meat because of the taste. It's because you've had meat that's been prepared wrong. I can fix a can of this canned deer meat for anybody and not tell them what it is, and I guarantee you 99% of them will not know they're eating deer. This stuff right here, that's what causes your wild flavor, so you need to get it out. All this little old film and everything, you want to get rid of it. It's old slimy stuff. Get rid of it the best you can. It's real easy if you got a sharp knife. Like I said, you can do it with any knife, kitchen knife. It's your regular pocket knife, good and sharp. Just a fillet knife though works the best for me, I found. It really gets it off there good. Now I took my time yesterday and got most of the hair I could off this, so that's really important too. Get all the hair off before it dries on there. Flip it over. Do the same for this side. This side's got a few hairs on it. What I use this glass of water for, you can pick these hairs up, accumulate a few hair, dip your finger in that water, and the hair just falls off of it into the water. And keep it clean. Good way to get rid of the hair. Keeps it off your fingers, keeps it off your knife. That's it. Skin all this stuff off. That's what you want. Best you can. You're going to lose a little meat, but it's not going to be nothing to even worry about. Like I said, just get all that off there. All that off where you can. Okay, it looks pretty good. A few little chunks here and there that I'll get off, but alright, the back side looks pretty good. Flip it back over. Alright, now you'll see these lines, these natural lines in it that separates the cuts. So just want to go ahead and start. Dig your knife down in there, you see that white film? That's the only thing separating your meat, your individual cuts there. But you really don't have to do this for canned meat, because it's all going to be cut up anyway in cubes. But it just makes for a cleaner job, I think. You just do it this way. And see how it separates with just your fingers? There. Get in there with your knife. Spray it with your fingers. That just comes off the bone there. your first big piece you can get up. Just keep doing that around this whole thing. You'll see the lines. And when I get it deboned, I've got 2 hams and 2 shoulders to do. I'll bring you back and show you it's simple, just cubing it up for the jars, and I'll show you that in a minute. I do want to show you one thing. This little piece right here, a lot of people don't know this is in here. It's a lymphatic gland. It's pretty much just like the gland does in your body, same way with a deer. It takes all the poison out of it. Whatever comes through here gets deposited in this nasty gland. I'll show you. It's on the inside of the hams. So your hams normally lay them like this. You cut down this line here and spread it open. It's right here. Just camera focus here. Show that gray pocket. That's all the poison that it takes, all the bad stuff it takes out of your body, or the deer's body. Just make sure you get that out of your meat. I know a lot of people don't even have no clue it's in there, so just get rid of it and continue. Alright, here's all the cuts of your ham once you get it off the bone. On to the next process, just cubing it up. Trim the rest of this fat stuff off here. Clean it up the best you can, then we'll get to cubing. Here's what you want it to look like, guys. This cubed up little 1x1 inch cubes. You really don't want them any bigger than that. So we'll just keep cutting, and when we start getting the jars and stuff ready, I'll holler back at you. Alright guys, getting ready to can some deer meat. A few little things you need. You need a pressure cooker. I took the lids off the quart jars, and you get them hot to where the seals will expand, get soft. You know, put a little white vinegar in your water here to keep your jars from staining. Just a little bit, half a cup or so. And over here, got the jars ready. My canner holds 7 quarts at a time. Here's the meat going into the jars. And once you get the meat in the jars, you put a teaspoon of canning salt on top of the meat. I'll show you that here in a second. Alright, you want to take your meat, put it in your jars. You won't need no water with this recipe, because the meat makes its own water after it's done. So put it in there. Pack it down pretty good. You're going to leave an inch of headspace at the top of the jar. Okay. That's about what you want right here. Just leave an inch of headspace. This collar pretty much, just leave it clear. Just move on to your next jar. And I'll get back with you when we get to the next step. Alright, for this next step you can see that it made 6 quarts. I got a little bit left over, but I'll fix it later. Put you a teaspoon of canning salt on top. That's all you do, it's simple. But you can do anything with this. You can add onions to it, garlic, bouillon cubes, anything you want. Like I said, you don't add any water to it. If you do, your jars will probably end up busting. I have too much liquid in there. You just wipe the lids of the jars. There's nothing on top. And clean. You get the hot lids. Put them on here. Put your ring on. Hand tight. No more. You don't want it too tight. And on to the next step. Get your water to where it's about boiling and put your jars on. You have to add some more water. Space them out to where they're not going to be hitting each other. Best you can. And you got to add a little more water. You can see that or not, but that's about the right amount of water. You don't never want to put it over top of the jars. Now let it get back up to temperature before you think about putting your lid on it. And I'll show you that in a second. Alright y'all, I got it up to a boil. Now put the lid on. Close it. And little vent on top. You want 10 minutes of continuous steam coming out of there before you put your little rocker on. I'll show you that when I get ready to put it on. A few things you want to happen. You want this little pop-off valve. It pops up and it's almost ready. And I don't know if you can see it here. Steam coming off that. 10 minutes from the time it starts blowing steam out of it till the time you put your little weight on. This has been blowing steam about 10 minutes out of the top here. And the little pop-off valve is up. So you're ready to put your 10-pound weight on. And you'll wait here just a couple minutes. This thing's going to start rocking back and forth. You know, a good steady rock, not too fast, not too slow. I'll show you what that looks like here in a second. Now here's what you want. My little 10-pound weight is rocking right now. You might have to turn the heat down. This depends on how fast it goes. It's going to get a steady rock. You just, once it starts, you start your timer for 90 minutes. And that's it. Just keep an eye on your little weight here. Don't let it get going too fast and don't let it stop. And 90 minutes, we'll check on it, see what it looks like. Alright, here we go, guys. Here's what we ended up with. The pot still a little bit warm. Take the weight off, no more pressure. This pop-off valve is down, so that lets you know it's safe to open. But there's still going to be steam in here, so you want to tilt this lid up this way so the steam will go away from you when you open it. And we'll see what we got. Looks pretty good. I didn't have no jars bust. So let's take them out. Like I said, we love eating it like this. One benefit, once these jars cool, you just put them in a cool, dry shelf, pantry, wherever, and they will last forever. But I guarantee, if you like eating deer meat like my kids do, it won't last no time around your house. You can literally just pop the top and eat it cold, but we always like to heat it up, put barbecue sauce on it, in it, make tacos out of it. It makes real good chili. So and there we go, guys. Finished product right there, and give it a try. It's easy to do, save you a lot of space, and it's one of the best tasting ways to prepare deer meat. But yeah, until next time, we'll see you later. Happy hunting this fall. We're going to try to get out tomorrow morning and see if we can get another one down. Hopefully we can start getting some hunts on video. The rut's picking up here in Kentucky. It's the last of October, and we'll see what's going on. Talk to y'all later. Bye.